Hello guys and welcome to Super High Graphics once again. I want to say a big thank you to all of you that has been following up on my page. I want to say a really big thank you and I appreciate you all. So today, in making this beautiful design, let's get started. Click on a fresh page. Delete what you have on your screen. Now click on this three dots. Let's set the image size. Click on the first one, wipe it out and just input 1001. Okay, now you can leave this other one the way it is and just click on OK. Now you have the size of the image. Let's make the background size totally black. The original background that comes with PIXELLAB, this version of PIXELLAB, it's not totally black, so you make it totally black if you are using total black. Now the next thing is, let's start creating our beautiful design. You come down to here and come to shape. Click on the perfect circle like this and just come here. Now you can just duplicate that. For the purpose of this, for us to be able to see, let me change the color of that to, let's say, let me change the color to, just enable the color like this. Okay, and just come to size. Let's make use of 41. Okay, you can just position that at the center. Then the back one, which is the one behind, let's check the size. So you can just make that, let's see, okay, you can make it 55 and just position it very well also. Okay, good. Now the next thing is just to click on layer and match these two colors together like this. Okay, then you match them. Now come to color eraser and just enable it. Now this color, the white one, is the one that left, but for you to be able to pick the color that you want it to erase, just click on this color pick tool and pick on the red color like this. Okay, now you can see the red part has gone. Okay, this is good. Now just okay that. The next thing is to come here. Let's change the color of this. Let's change the color now to, let's say, enable color and just make it red color. Let's make use of this red color. So you keep on increasing the size like this. Keep on increasing the size the way I'm doing right now. Increase the size until you get what you want. Now you can see this size that I made use of. Now check it very well. Pay attention to this. You can see this last angle up here. It's touching the last angle and it will be touching the last angle by the down here. So just come here and back. Just come to relative positioning, center it properly. You can see it's touching it. But for the sake of this, if you use the right size that I made use of in getting this circle, you will get the same size. So let me check this size for, in case you are recreating this. Okay, the size that I have here, but this size doesn't really matter. If you use the initial size of the small and the bigger circle that I used to get this, you will get this same thing perfectly. Now okay, that the next thing is just to duplicate this. Just duplicate it like this. You can see this. So all you just have to do now is to position it properly also. Like, let me change the color of this for us to see it very well. Let's make it white color. Okay, good. Now you can see this. I just want it to have a little overlapping, like a little overlapping. Okay, you can come to positioning, position it at the center so as the lapping will be equal. Great. Now the next thing is just send it to the back like this. You can see this is it's becoming what we are really looking for. Now just go back and change the color to the same red color that you have here. So you can just make it any red color of your choice. You can make it any red. So you can make it a deep red. This upper one also, Let me change the color to deep red like this. Okay, but now what I will use to separate this is very simple. Simply come to shadow and just enable the shadow. Now you can see the effect, like there is an overlaying. Just enable the shadow and leave it like that, so it will create an overlaying and it will give the design some kind of build. So the next thing is just to create a circle. Just create another shape, perfect circle like this. Okay, that, bring it up, increase the size. Just increase the size until you have a bigger size like this. So increase the size and watch this closely. Watch this closely and position it here like this. You can see how I'm positioning it. So you can just set it anyhow you see fit, but don't set it anyhow. So position it to create some space up here and some space down here. Now let's use relative positioning to center it. Great. Now we have the shape, we have what we are looking for. Okay, the next thing is just to come here and give this one, let's change the color. You can give it any color of your choice. You can leave it at this bright red color, and yeah, this bright red color is okay. Just okay that. And the next thing, for those that want to use these colors, let me go to color so as I can get the color code. Okay, here is the color code, #F and 0 O in 4 places. So you can see the color code here. Just pick it. Okay, that. Just okay that. Okay, now that's the color code. All you just have to do next, now while this one is highlighted, you just send it to the back. Now great, you can see this shape that I have here. Okay, good. Now the next thing that I will just do in this design, it's very simple. I want to cover up this space, this empty black space that I have here. So all I just have to do now is to go into my gallery and select, let's say I'll just click on this plus sign from gallery and then come into my gallery and look for the image. Okay, here is an image that I made use of. All I did was just crop it a little. You can use any image. It's not a must that you use the images that I make use of. You can go in and search for some beautiful models that you can always use for your own design. So you can just see how I'm doing this. Just create something like this. Then come here, just send it to the back. On this back, come to layer. Let's lock this thing so as to interrupt our design. Okay, just lock it. Now click on this and set it very well. But I want this lady's face to be somewhere at the center like this. You can see this. Okay, now just okay that. Now for me to cover up this small space, you can use a PNG image. So as all you just have to do is make the back side totally white, but because I don't have all the time, I'll just duplicate this, then come to just bring this here up like this and just send it to the back. Send it to the back and come here, lock this one. Let me arrange it properly so as it can have something like this. So you can see this. Now it's creating a beautiful pattern that is not so bad. Isn't so bad. So that's how you can get creative. Sometimes you don't necessarily have to go all the extra miles. Creativity is just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So come to layer and I'll just lock them so as to avoid them moving again. Now the next thing is just to start dropping in all the informations that I want to make use of, that you want to pass across. And in this case it's very simple. But before I do that, let me have on this circle here, there are some images, like a display of the images of things that we want to, like beauty salon, there are some images that you want to add. So all I did was just to create a circle again, like a perfect circle like this. Okay, just get a circle like this that will fit into this, something like this. You can see this. No, back, create a circle, something like this that will just fit in here. Okay, like this. Now good. Okay, that then you come to stroke, click on stroke and just enable the stroke. You can make the stroke, let's say 3 or 4, depending on, let me give the stroke a color. Now you can see I made the stroke the color of this outer red, so as to relate well with to flow well with the design. Okay, great. Just position it here. Now you can see that, but I don't like the stroke, is not too perfect, but it's okay. So just click on this to beautify it. What I did was just to come to shadow. You can see shadow, but I made use of inner shadow. Just click on this, enable it, and then you come to down here, like the offset. I don't want it to be perfectly circle, so I'll just reduce this like this, something like this. You can see this. Okay, this one is minus plus 6 plus 3, so just okay that like that. Okay, good. Now while this is highlighted, I want to add an image inside it, so I'll just come to texture, then come to my gallery and just select some images. To get the best result, I had to make use of PNG beauty design. So since we are talking about beauty and all of that, the first thing I did was, okay, let's say nails, something like this. You can make it a 1-to-1 to get the best result. So just reduce this like this, then you okay that. Now you can see this is showing the nails and the lips perfectly well. Now okay that, to get like to go around the circle, like this, all I just had to do was just click on this, duplicate it, bring this here, bring this up, bring this here, duplicate it again, bring this here, and then duplicate it and bring this down. So just arrange it in orderly manner like this. You can see this. So you just arrange it properly. Okay, good. Now here we have it. The next thing is just, you can click on any of the images and change the texture by selecting another picture of your choice. So this one, what I did was just to click on this, click on any image, make it a 1-to-1, then you click on this. You can see that, do the same thing. One-to-one. Okay, that, and you can see that. Okay, the last one, just something like this, 1-to-1, bring this up. Okay, now you can see that this is how I got all the images that I applied here. The next thing is just to write in the text. In order not to waste our time, just come to text and click on text. I have all the text that I made use of in that design copied already, so I'll just paste it and start arranging them in orderly manner. So the next thing is just, what I did was, okay, just copy all of this, cut that, okay, and just come to font. Okay, the font that I made use of in this design, I think I made use of Sam Blogger. Okay, so I like making use of the normal fonts that we have on PIXELLAB because I don't want to be stressing you while you go and be downloading or be looking for fonts. So Sam Blogger like this. Okay, just Lady B Salon. Can you reduce the size of this? You can just reduce the size like this, something like this. You can see that. Okay, good. Now I thought about adding a logo to this thing, but before I add a logo, you can just create graph like this, and in order to get a proper line, like alignment, so as you won't stress yourself, just create the graph and bring one here like this, drag it to this side, and just okay, now I have it. So all my text must be aligned to this side. Okay, good. The next thing is just to okay, click on a new text and do paste what I have. Sorry, my phone memory is full. I have to delete some things, so I'll just bring this down, then cut this part out. Okay, this is what I need now. This is the next thing. Just reduce the size of this, come to alignment and just give it align to the right like this. You can reduce the size. This one, you can put it here. You can see I'm positioning it above the first three line. I'm just place this one underneath it like this. You can see this. Okay, great. The next thing, you can just duplicate this, bring it to this other line here like this. You can see this. Okay, great. And just edit it to whatever order. I think this one should be our service, like our services. Okay, make it a capital letter. Okay, and just, you can see that. Now the next thing is just copy, okay, duplicate this, edit it, select all white. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is just to, like our services. That's okay. That still the same thing with this. So you just place it under here. Just place it under here, like whatever services that they are offering and all of that. The next thing, I'll just copy this again and just position it above the other line that I have here. You can see how I'm positioning it, and the alignment. You can always make use of this as well. This one should now be something like, let's say, location. So that's like the address. Just go back, just duplicate this, edit it, wipe it out, just okay. That is the address I have. But that notwithstanding, I'll just this. So the address now, I'll just copy this, just duplicate it, edit it, and just type in, I think the address is suit 20 So to 20. So to 20. I don't know. I think I made use of a GRA Plaza or something Plaza. GRA Plaza. Karu. Abuja. Okay, so that's it for the address. You can just adjust this, something like this. Just place this one here like this. You can see this. Okay, now the next thing is, you can see how everything is coming together. So I thought about just adding a logo to this. Let me remove this one. So I thought about adding a logo. I just went into one of our previous designs and just added something that could fit as a logo. Okay, I think I just added this just to fit in for the logo of the business. Okay, it's okay that, and just reduce the size of this, something like this, and just place it here. You can just, so to make this color to make the color really obvious for people to see, I just gave it a stroke of, you can see, just white stroke. And the next thing that I did in this design was just, let me edit this. So this one, cut this. Okay, so I gave it the same font. It's just one font that I made use all through. So recent fonts. Okay, and just bring this one here, like to the top here. Beauty care. Beauty care. Let me increase the size of this. Just position here at the center. Okay, the next thing that I did was just to duplicate okay, just paste and remove this one and cut it. Okay, and say something like, we are beauty care, like beauty care, we are the solution, something like this. And just increase and just position it right here at the center. You can see this. Okay, now the same thing is, you just do the same thing to the down here, like contact. So this one should just be edit, like reach us. On. Just like that, position it at the center here. Okay, the next thing is just to type in, let's say, the phone number, duplicate, edit it, and just input the phone number, +23481. So that's just it, and just position this one right under this. So you can see how everything came together, and we have a very beautiful design. And that's how I was able to create that design without so much stress. Isn't this beautiful? Fine. So if this was really helpful and you learned one or two things in it, kindly smash the like button, share, and leave a comment to enable other people get knowledge just like you have done, to enable other people see this video, and a way of saying thank you to me for sharing one or two knowledge with you. Thank you.